I do have skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Look out, the Peado Politicians are coming after you.
Well, exactly. They've got to be hung and strung.
So
Listen up, Michael. Listen up, Nick.
Okay guys, it's just after midnight and I've been out for most of the day and my computer was giving me grief just before I went out. Anyway, I ended up coming back and doing a restart because things stopped working for me, and I came back and I saw this. Now this is my desktop. My desktop was absolutely covered in files. Now the background picture of the 4 cops waving has gone, and all of my icons, at least half of that, was full of documents and all sorts of things which have vanished. So the kicker is that when I actually decided to go into Chrome, I opened up Chrome and what do I see? I saw this. It opened up to the New Zealand Police website. So I'm going to suspect that these motherfuckers have just hacked my computer, because it had a lot of documents on there and they're all vanished. So I'll keep you posted. Okay everybody, so this is my desktop now. What I want to bring your attention to now, this is, if you go back into just your standard My Computer, okay, to your this PC on the sidebar here. If you click on this PC now, it's running really slow at the moment because I'm doing things in the background. Now if I go into local C drive, and it says it's full because of it made all of these image files. I've just made a raw image of the entire hard drive, so I can track you motherfuckers that decide to hack me. Now, if you go into users and you look at Mark, now if you look really closely at that folder, and each of these folders is your desktop, your documents and all the rest, right? This is your users folders, alright? You have a look here, it was on the 8th of the 11th 2019 at 11:22 PM is when they fucked with my computer, on that date. Now when I go into here, it'll tell me at, let's see, the search. Right, so this is when these folders were all written, and you'll notice this 8th of the 11th 2019 at 11:21 PM, another one 11:22 PM, another one 11:21 PM, and yet another one at the top here, apps data 10:57 PM. So they were at least on my computer fucking around from 11 o'clock at night through to after 12 o'clock at night. Okay, so you can tell that because of this one here. The desktop was fucked around with at 12:31 AM on the 9th, so they were still doing it right through past midnight. And then on the 9th here, OneDrive had another update. Now this 10th of the one that says the 10th of the 11th documents, yes, because I've just added new documents to it. But if you look in the documents folder, which is where I kept folders like my current work and my done folder and stuff, if you go to my current work folder, which again was altered on the 8th of the 11th, we go into there and you'll see 2019 and usual. Now I had other directories as well, but it only left 2019 and usual, and I'll show you why. In 2019 I kept like a daily log, you know. Now 7th of November in here was from the Royal Commission on the 7th of November, funnily enough, and these are the 6 pictures that I had that appear on my abuse and care video that I uploaded. Okay, those document pictures that I show on the actual video. So that's what they hacked into there. And it's because, and the same with a couple of other files. Now it's because they couldn't delete those files because my Power Director program had them open at the time, and it has sharing violations. So if I've got them loaded in this library here, someone can't get in the background and delete them. And it's only because these videos and those videos I just showed you, the 6 pictures and whatnot, were in this program at that time when they tried to delete everything, that it didn't delete them. It also, my Guy Fawkes mask that appears in the corner there of all my videos, just to prove that point further, if we go into the Ghost, if I go into Usual, which is my other folder where I keep my usual used icons, we keep going up, and we go back into 2019 and then into the Usual, and look and behold, what is the only picture that they didn't delete? Could it be my Guy Fawkes mask? Okay, so they couldn't delete that again because my Power Director was using it. But everything else they managed to completely wipe. So that is what they did. They got into my C drive users Mark directory, because username Mark, and then they deleted everything, that all of the work I was currently working on the desktop, and a lot more. Now what they don't seem to know is that I've been building computers for 20 years. I have certain programs where I can unerase stuff, and now that I know you fuckers are going to be getting in like that, you can damn well be sure there ain't going to be anything left online in any way, shape or form for you fuckers to try and delete. I've got everything online that I ever have backed up regardless on very, well, let's just say I have quite a lot of external portable hard drives where everything is going to be getting stored on, unless I'm uploading or browsing online, and I'm not going to be using my good computer anymore that I do video rendering and producing on. I'm just going to use an old junker computer to go online, and there's going to be nothing on that computer. When I want to transfer something, I'll use another drive with just those files to upload and transfer. So fuck you, GCSB. Fuck you. Oh, and you want to know why I think it's New Zealand Police? Well, let's see. It could be because when I opened up my browsers this morning and I left the page open, when I decided to open up a new tab, look what came up as the very first tab. Okay, so they set this as my home page this morning on Google Chrome. So when I opened up Chrome, bingo, there she was. It opened my Gmail tab because that was also open, and it opened all of these other things that were open on the other screen because they were also previously open. But this was added to the collection, and that's not something I subscribe to, as you can see. No fucking subscription there, and it's not a website I would even bother going to. Why would I want to look at their little ego-driven fucking clips? So yeah. So that's what's happened to me in the last few days, guys, in the last 24-48 hours. Now I contacted Spark, asked them if they could do a reverse trace on their IP. Nah, they won't do it. I'd lay a bet if there was the police asking them to track someone down through a reverse trace, they'd be able to do it though, but nope, won't do it for me. They told me that I'd have to get a local technician. And I said, so in other words, you're telling me to spend hundreds of dollars on a local IT guy to try and recover stuff, you know. Well, that's what I used to do for a job. And I was really blasé about security up until now with what I actually have where. Well, that's all going to change. It's not deterred me at all. And I've got to say, you know, not that I want to mention anybody's first names here, but I think Mr. Cullum and Mr. Smith might be a bit concerned. Perhaps I hit a raw nerve there. Or perhaps it's because I said I had a lot more to come, which will still be coming. You see, I don't ever just keep data on one place. I back up everything in multiple places. So a lot of the stuff these little fuckwits think they've deleted, up until a couple of months ago, I've got it all. It's not an issue. Deleting my wife's personal medical files, all of my kids' online Takura schoolwork and stuff that I had saved on the desktop. I think that was a bit rough. You know, you didn't just fuck with me, you fucked with my entire family. So, seeing you guys all seem to think you're all part of one big fucking club and monkey fucking family, you've just made yourself a really... anyone that knows me knows I am not the type of person to fuck off. Well, I'm royally fucked off. And I've been meeting quite a few very interesting people. There's a lot of stuff in the pipeline that's coming up real soon. So, I'm disgusted that some government agency thinks that they can just come along and hack my system, leave a little calling card like the police website there, and think it's all okay and they can get away with it. I'm going to be checking the IP logs on my router as well, making sure that's sorted. And you can be damn sure I'm not connected to the internet. Unless I need to be from now on. Fuck, I can just watch the internet on my phone. Probably hack that next. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, just giving you guys all the update. As far as GCSB is concerned, I'll give you a 1 for their attempt. Perhaps it's because when they were spying on Paul Zentfield, when we were looking at his camera and he was showing me how he could tell they were looking at him, we both said, fuck you GCSB. Perhaps they took that kindly. Perhaps it's the pedophile politicians that didn't like having their names mentioned. Who fucking knows? But I won't back down from shit, you know. I don't scare easy. And you just made me 10 times more tenacious. And you'll reap what you've sown, basically. So, see you later. Not that I'd do anything illegal, because no, I don't do things illegal. All I do is expose with truth. So if you guys don't like the facts I'm presenting, and you see fit to attack the messenger because you can't refute the facts, then I guess that means I'm getting a point. You know, the flack I've just got from you guys means I'm right on target. Guess I've hit a raw nerve. So, yeah. Fuck all you little dirty bastards that decide it's okay to, without a warrant or anything whatsoever, you can just go onto anybody's computer and delete their shit. Bad move in my case. See you later.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
But then, drama.
This is Constable Marty Hernandez. He's involuntarily entered the vehicle. This is not an ideal situation, but it is a new situation we have here, and...
You alright, Hernandez? You alright?
To be honest, he should have been wearing the vest.